We have a wonderful lady, Lauren McBride, who brings things to QVC. She is definitely a wonderful home decorator, designer, and she brings us some fabulous items, that is for sure. I have several of her items in my home, and this is one that is a kind of a favorite of mine. You're going to get 2 Lazy Susans for $60. But if you look at these, this is all inlaid. This is beautifully done. It's called Capiz Turntables. You'll have your choice of the deep sea, which is this gorgeous blue. It's like shells going around here. And then you also have what we call the sand. And the sand is a little bit more of a neutral color right here. It's inside, there's handles. I will just say this, the large one is 12 inches in diameter, 3 inches high. Excuse me, the small one, 9 inches in diameter and 2.5 inches high. Let me just ask Lauren. Lauren, come on in and tell us about this.
Hey, how are you? I'm happy to be here. This is one of my favorite items from the new collection. We've been adding a variety of Capiz items to the collection, and this is a really fun take on the Capiz tray that we launched last spring. So you're getting 2 turntables, as you saw, a large and a small, which is great for the price. And yes, you're right, it is inlaid. It's so beautiful. It's kind of hard to see on my lights right there. It's probably better to see it in studio, but this is truly a work of art. Like, I almost don't want to cover it. It's so beautifully done. You're getting various shapes here of the Capiz, and Capiz is shell, for those of you who didn't know. It's a type of shell. And I love that you're getting a variety of different shapes within this turntable. So it's a work of art within itself. Now, I want to share with you a few ways that I love using these. So you're getting a set of 2, which I love because you can use them in multiple places in your home. So I have the small one here, and this I love to use near my coffee maker for a little coffee moment, right?
Sure.
So I'll put, oh, I dropped my little teaspoon, but
or put all your Keurig cups in here.
Exactly,
your K-cups.
right? Exactly. So I've got my coffee, a little tea. Usually I have my sweetener and a little spoon for my tea. And then the large one I use next to my stove when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
So this I actually just pulled. I'm going to make a mess. I just pulled it from my, my stove right now. So I keep this right next to my stove, and you can see I have my salt and pepper shaker on here. I've got my garlic. I've got another little salt jar here. And I keep this, and then I'll put like some olive oil and vinegar right next to my stove for all the things I use as we're cooking. And again, it's a tray, so it kind of keeps everything contained, but really adds such a beautiful work of art, right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like amplifying our everyday moments. So that's what I love about it.
Lauren, one of the things I wanted to ask you, because I was thinking of putting this in my bathroom on the countertop to hold my bottles and things. Can I wash this off or wipe this off if it gets anything on it?
Yeah, you could wipe it off with a damp cloth. I obviously wouldn't use any, any kind of anything harsh, but it is really great for like your skincare, right? Or like the Q-tips and cotton balls and things like that. Again, we're just kind of containing our everyday mess that we have and putting it on this really beautiful turntable. And I love a turntable. They're super easy. So that's where I was like, let's make this even better and kind of put it in this gorgeous tray form.
I love it. What you have to decide is, do you want the sand, which is the neutral one right here, or do you want the deep sea? Only 180 sets, and you get both for $60. So don't forget that. And actually, I am going to take these over to my other table with me. All right? We're going to just take them with us because we've got your candles coming up next, okay? And I'm just going to use them for display. Let me grab this candle.